I'm happy to be back on here and just catch you guys up. I know it's been a while. We're in March already, and I think the last time I posted was sometime last year. My intention was not to take so long in posting, but I'll be quite honest, it isn't easy to post on YouTube, especially if you have no background or skills in posting videos and content. It's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. So I found that the easiest stuff to post is videos like this, where I'm just like sitting and talking to the camera. Easy in the sense that it doesn't take a lot of editing or thought. I just kind of sit and talk like if I would be to a friend or a person that I know. So I think I'm just gonna stick to this for now so that I can post more consistently. What I will do is catch you guys up since it's been a while, it's been a couple months. So before the year ended, I did have goals for 2025 that I wanted to reach. One of them was to lose weight, to get in shape, to travel to Europe. Can't remember what else I had said that I wanted to accomplish in my first YouTube video, but I know for sure one of the big ones was lose weight and get in shape. So I'm happy to say that I did accomplish that goal. I did mostly accomplish it. I got in shape. I started working out daily. It took me some time to get into the routine of it. I didn't do it immediately after I had posted that video. Kind of like it was a roller coaster situation, or kind of like I was inconsistent about it. It was kind of tough, but once I got in the habit of going to the gym and working out, I was good. I was doing it regularly. I did a different approach this time. I've had goals like that where I wanted to lose weight and get in shape, and I would be really big on calorie counting. And that really does work. It's math, so it absolutely works. If you have, like, I used an app for that and tracked my calorie intake and workouts, how much calories I was burning, how many calories I was eating, all that. And it really does work. You really can hit the goal that you want. It's definitely a pretty straightforward, I guess, method. This time around though, I wanted to do something differently. I had been seeing a lot of content on YouTube about getting in shape in a different way. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called body recomposition. And basically, you're still losing weight and getting in shape, but the focus is really more on working out and your diet, but not necessarily calorie counting, just like higher amounts of protein in your meals, lower amount of carbs, higher protein intake, and essentially you really can eat, or it feels like you can eat more and feel more full and satisfied because the protein helps with that. And at the same time, the protein is really good when you're working out because it helps with muscle growth. And yeah, so that's kind of the approach that I took. I decided to be more like focused on working out consistently, working out hard, trying to push myself to do heavier weights each time. Like nothing crazy, but just like increasing my strength. So I hope I'm recording. I don't even know now. Let me check. Okay, I am. For a second there, I was like, my God, I'm like doing all this talking and I'm not recording anything. But anyway, so that was really my focus, to do that method, I guess. I've never done it that way. And I would say that it takes patience because it's not, or at least for me, it wasn't quick to see the results versus the other way I've tried before. But I want to say I'm pretty happy with this new method. It took months to lose about 35 pounds since last year. And if I'd done the other method where I was doing calorie counting, tracking my calories and all that, I could have lost that amount in much less time. So I would say maybe it would have taken me 3.5 to 4 months to lose that amount of weight, versus the way I did it this time, which was a bit of a slower process. And it ended up taking me about, let me see, I started May, really consistently working out. No, not even, I would lie. I'm lying. More like July is when I started to consistently work out. So I'd say it took double the time. So instead of like 3.5 months or 4, it took me about 8 months to reach that goal. but I like it. And I actually didn't go down to that goal weight that I wanted, which was about 140 pounds. I'm at 153. I'm actually okay with the 153. I feel like I look really good on the 153. I'm not as skinny, but I'm still in shape, and my waist has drastically gotten smaller. I feel a lot more toned. Why I'm more toned, I've lost a lot of body fat, and I've gained a lot of muscle. I feel great, and I think I look great. I actually really like where I'm at right now with my body. So yeah, happy about that. Happy about meeting that goal, or mostly meeting the goal. Now, as far as, let me see, what's the other goal? Go to Europe. I did actually do that for my 40th birthday. I had requested 2 weeks off, and I went to Portugal. I stayed there most of the time, and then I decided to go to Spain. I had some time to actually go to Spain, so I did that. It was the best experience ever. I stayed at a hostel for my time out there, and I met people from all walks of life, different ages, different professions, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, all the stuff, cultures. It was so cool. I made some friends during my stay out there that treated me very well, and actually took me out for my birthday and did a whole thing and planned it all out. It was really nice. I would definitely do that again. I went by myself, and it was a great experience. I would do it, and I recommend anyone who hasn't tried traveling to try that and to venture out and experience it, because it's an experience like no other. Now we're in March, which is crazy. Quarter of the year. It's crazy how quickly time has gone by. But for this year, I want to travel again for my birthday. I want to make it kind of a tradition. So every birthday, I want to do a solo travel to a nice different country and experience that. I'm thinking I really want to go to Greece. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I do want to travel, and I want to do Greece. I think Greece will be the place that I'll end up going. I was supposed to go to Japan with my son for his 10th birthday, but at my job, things changed, and I got placed in a different team, and it brought a lot of stress, and I didn't feel like it was a good idea to go on vacation, though I did have the time set aside. So I feel really badly that I didn't do that trip with my son for his birthday, his 10th birthday, which is a huge deal, but that is still on my to-do things. So I'm gonna try and make that happen this year for sure before his birthday. My goal hopefully would be to be able to plan that out. I would have liked to have done it for spring break. I don't know if that's gonna realistically happen, so maybe sometime in April or in the summer, but I do want to make sure to make that happen for my son, so he could experience something special like that, like going to a different country, and Japan specifically, I think he would really like. There's a lot of really cool things out there. They do have a Disneyland, so that would be nice to also check out with him. Yeah, that's on my to-dos. And one of the things I didn't accomplish last year, which I feel badly about, because I made sure that I got a passport for him, or renewed his passport so that we could do that. I had the time set aside, yet I didn't do it, so I feel badly about that. What else? I got some other goals. I actually did a vision board for 2026, which I'm really proud of. I've been meeting really cool people at the gym that I go to. I went with this girl from there and her friends and sister to an event where they were doing vision boards, and I thought it was really cool. I did one, and I guess I could show it to you guys. Give me just a sec. This is it. So I thought it was really cool that this place that was hosting it was doing it for free. So they had all the pictures already, cutouts and things, stickers, markers, all the supplies you would need to create the vision board. So this is my vision board. I got all the things here that I would like for this year, and if not, just in general, these are the things that I would really love in my life to happen. I couldn't find a lot of pictures with kids that kind of represented my son, but I do plan to add more to this vision board. Maybe I'll just put a picture of my son in there somewhere. This is what I'm envisioning and what I want, and I am a true believer that we get what we put out, and also what we want we attract. So I'm putting it out there to the universe, to God. knows my heart, He knows my mind, and that's what I want to focus on, all the good stuff. So they can come to me. I am open to receiving. So to 2026, and I hope you guys all are having a wonderful year. And if not, guys, it's all about perspective. So envision that life you want and go after it, because you can have anything you want. If you set your mind to it, it's very possible. Just keep on envisioning it and working towards it, and you can, I believe, have pretty much anything. Now, of course, also think that God definitely plays a big role on, our lives. So if something for some reason doesn't happen, is because there's probably something better out there for us. But we gotta just trust that it's all gonna work out. I truly believe that. I believe God is in everything, and He knows what's best for us, and He'll put in our heart what we should be after. He'll guide that, and we gotta just trust. Anyways, yeah, see you. Bye. Good night.